Hey everybody, it's Andrew with Braggins Adventures, and today we're going to go check out the worst rated hotel in all of Las Vegas. Are you ready? Alright, let's go. This is Braggins Adventures. Alright, we're obviously talking about the OYO. When you walk in the front door, registration's immediately to your right. Can get kind of crowded during check-in and check-out times. Just past that is the club booth. You're going to want to sign up for their club. They do give you a few really nice perks if you're a first-time member, including a play at this game where you could conceivably win $1 million. Spoiler alert, though, you're probably just going to win some free slot play, but free slot play is free slot play. They also gave you a table match coupon, and I think there's a discount at Hooters or free wings or something at Hooters. I already was a club member, so I didn't get that. They have a showroom here. A showroom. Yeah, and they do nightly shows. I had no idea. So comedy, small bands, that kind of thing. There is a gift shop on the property, and it's a fairly nice gift shop. They have a wide variety of Hooters merchandise, obviously, because this used to be the Hooters Hotel. And they still do have the largest Hooters restaurant on the planet, in my understanding. There's also those little convenience items that you forgot and you can grab as well as snacks. They do have a fitness center. It's not the world's biggest fitness center, but it's going to get the job done for you. You can get your workout on and burn off all those wings you ate at Hooters. Honestly, I'm about to say some really nice things. The pool area is spectacular. It's two pools, not just one, but two pool spaces. They've got lots of lounging and seating areas as well as cabanas. It's a nice pool area. It doesn't honestly look like you're in the middle of the Hooters there, or I'm sorry, the OYO. And there is a pool bar attached, which I'll get to in just a minute. I want to talk about gaming real quick though. The gaming floor is shockingly big. From the outside and quite frankly, the inside, the OYO's not a huge property, okay? But they have laid out their casino floor in a way that makes it feel a lot bigger than it is. And they have live table games here, which is, you know, kind of going away on some of the casinos where they're replacing with the cheaper to operate electronic ones. They also have dollar blackjack 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That one table that has that is always going to be crowded. Just know that going in, but you can find dollar blackjack. There is a Wheel of Fortune slot room, for lack of a better word. It's not like a closed off room, but it is a space where all the Wheel of Fortune slots are. I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, there's lots of gaming that they've crammed into this fairly small footprint, but it doesn't feel overcrowded. You're going to find something that you like to play, I think. Don't quote me on that, but you probably will. Hey, if I can ask you to take a quick second and just hit that subscribe button, it really helps out our growing channel. Give us a thumbs up on the video. That helps us with algorithm. Comment down below. We love interacting with you. And you can find us on social media at Braggins Adventures across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, so I do want to mention, I didn't know to put this in the food area or the gaming section of this video, so it's kind of going to marry the two together a little bit. They have a sports bar, sports book / sports bar area with, like most bars in Vegas, there's gaming right there. I will say that at this particular one, the second we just put money into the machine, she was like, your drinks are on us. It wasn't like we had to play a certain amount. I mean, we both put 20 bucks in, so that was very nice. All right, pool bar. So this is a space that you can enter from either the pool or from inside the casino area. It's gigantic, and it didn't feel crowded at all in there. They also have this little, like, I'm going to call it a grab-and-go / Starbucks space. They claim to have Pizza Hut, although we never saw it open during an hour I would eat pizza. They had little pastries, I guess. It didn't look like this was a well-maintained space, and I don't mean that in the sense that it wasn't clean. I just mean it didn't look stocked. There's a Steak and Shake right at the front of the property. You can grab those burgers and fries. We will be reviewing this for one of our burger review videos at some point this year for you. So if you like Steak and Shake, go check that out. And now we come to the grand jewel of the place, the Hooters. This is the largest Hooters. I've been here before. I've been to Hooters before in general, but I've been to this specific Hooters. You know what? They have good wings, and that's why you go to Hooters. Well, that might not be why you go to Hooters, but that's why I go to Hooters. So I decided to have a cocktail, so did Alyssa, and I asked for the Bloody Mary to be extra spicy, and boy, howdy did they deliver. Also, look at this Bloody Mary. It's got all the toppings. Alyssa got a more refreshing, well, actually Bloody Marys are refreshing me, but she got a lighter beverage, which she really enjoyed. They make good drinks here. The bartender is on point. I'll say that about all the bars that we enjoyed at the OYO property. All the bartenders know what they're doing. Anyway, back to my Bloody Mary. This thing's fully loaded. They made it extra spicy. You can see I'm turning red on screen right there. It was a nice, hot, yet refreshing beverage. I really did enjoy it. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of the tomato thing, grab a Bloody Mary or a Michelada, depending on what your preference is. All right, we wanted to do something a little healthy, so we both got salads to go with the wings that we're going to show you in just a moment. The salads are huge. You can absolutely split one salad amongst two people, and you're still going to get plenty full. We each ordered our own, and honestly, that was kind of a mistake because it was a lot of food when added with the wings that we also ordered. Alyssa went with the Caesar, and then I went with, I think it was called the club salad. Both salads are absolutely delicious. The ingredients all tasted fresh. They were well put together. They were well dressed. I was shocked to find this quality of a dish at a Hooters, and I don't mean that in a negative way. You just associate Hooters with fried foods, for lack of a better word. I did not think I would be getting these delicious fresh salads at Hooters, and I am so glad that we did. This was honestly one of the best salads I've ever had, and I don't mean it at Hooters, I don't mean it at an OYO property, I don't even mean in Las Vegas. This salad was delicious and one of the best I've ever had. My one complaint about it is that the bowl that it is served in is too small for the portion size, and I'm not complaining about the portion size. I just like mixing my salad up a lot, and I need a bigger plate to do that. I'm sure if I asked for one, they would have gladly given it to me. It wasn't that big of a deal, though. Just a really good salad. I highly recommend salads there, but you're going for the wings. You're absolutely going for the wings. Alyssa and I each ordered a portion. It was either a 10 or a 12 piece, honestly. I can't remember. We each got a different flavor. I went with garlic, more garlic forward, and then Alyssa went with a little bit of heat. I'm going to say right now, believe the heat level indicators on the menu if you're like me and you have a healthy respect for heat. Ignore them if you're like Alyssa and think nothing's ever hot enough. I thought her wings were pretty hot. She was like, they're good. Both wings had great flavor. You are going to get messy, though. You will use every napkin they give you. The roll of paper towels. There is a restroom right outside. If you walk out of Hooters and go to the right, there's a restroom there. So afterwards, you can go get cleaned up, and you are going to need to do that. They are absolutely messy wings, but they are phenomenal wings. All right. I've said enough great things about Hooters. It's a good restaurant. You should go check it out. I do have a negative for them, though. We were going to go back for breakfast the next day because they have breakfast specials. We stood at the hostess stand for 10 minutes and never saw anybody come help us. There were two waitresses that we saw walk through the restaurant at some point and look at us, but no one acknowledged us, and no one ever actually came to the hostess stand. So that was a downfall. We ended up eating off property for breakfast. I'm going to move on from dining and talk about the one big flaw that this spot has, and that is the elevators. There's only one working elevator in the entire property for nearly 700 hotel rooms. They have more, but none of them work. And I found complaints about this going back at least 2 years. So this is an ongoing problem, and you're forced to take creepy death stairs, which could spit you outside, could put you into the parking garage. You might end up in the hallway that leads back towards the casino, but there's no way of knowing. There's no signage. So just know that I did complain about it to the front desk upon checkout, the fact that they weren't upfront about the working elevator situation. I'll get to that at the end of the video. All right, let's do a room tour. We're already in the bathroom. Toilet's at a good height, but the toilet paper's pretty far away from it. It's a nice sized vanity. Toilet rack over the, or towel rack over the toilet like every other hotel. Pretty high shower head there. The Level products were actually quite lovely. I really enjoyed the citrus field scent. It's an old bathroom. It's an old hotel, but it felt clean. This was much more than I was expecting coming into this. Full-length mirror at the closet like any other hotel, or pretty much any other hotel. It's a standard closet, although the iron was stored up on the shelf instead of on the little built-in ironing rack thing. There's a safe in there, luggage rack, ironing board. Nothing to write home about. It's a closet. There's a really cool vanity space right next to it, and you do get 2 free bottles of water per night of stay. I do want to mention that, and they were cold waters. But this is a nice vanity space. It's got a makeup mirror, lit mirror, outlets, good place to get ready. There is a TV stand / dresser space right in the middle of the room. It looks too small for the room, honestly, but we'll have Alyssa open it up. Let's check it out. Inside, it looks like there's space for a mini fridge, but there is no mini fridge. Just keep that in mind. You have no fridge at the OYO. Couple of shelves and a drawer to keep your clothes in or snacks. In fact, I'm pretty sure we converted ours to a snack drawer. The TV works. The sleep timer works. The bed is gigantic, and Alyssa will give us a bounce test to let us know what firmness level it has. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is a very firm bed. Not the worst one I've slept on, just firm. Floating nightstands, they're all right, but the lamps are all crooked. And I tried fixing them and couldn't. They're all crooked. There are 4 outlets over here with only 2 of them being used, which leaves 2 open for us. There's this weird space that you'd probably think you'd put a table and chairs in. I would. There's weird spaces everywhere in here that are unused. I would add a couch or something. They could buy all the furniture from the Tropicana. Another crooked lamp. Okay, that's not that bad, but it is crooked. The AC shockingly blows cold. My room was actually cool when I walked in, and I can't say that about every other room I've ever stayed in. There's a table of chairs over on this side. It's honestly a lot more than I expected out of this hotel. Like, sincerely. I was concerned about no outlets, but I found some over in the corner. So both sides of the bed have outlets available. The lamps actually also have outlets, but both are cracked. So I was a little trepidatious to use those. Honestly, all in all, this room's not the worst room I've ever been in. It's old, sure. It's got some issues, absolutely. But if they put some money into it, and I'm not even talking billions, I'm not even talking tens of millions. If they put a couple million in to buying some liquidated furniture, fixing a few things here and there, doing some maintenance work on it, this could actually be a higher rated hotel. We had a view of the Tropicana construction. That's not this hotel's fault. There's some cleanliness issues with like the dirt on the vents, that sticker that was left there. This shower curtain's not wide enough for the bathroom. This wood framing in front of the vanity in the bathroom was all cracked and split and hanging down. There's the old tread marks in the toilet, like, peel those up. This door's warped from humidity because the ventilation probably doesn't work properly, so you had to really slam it, which kind of sucks if you're using the restroom in the middle of the night. Some rust here and there. Again, the AC vent could use a cleaning. This is just stuff that, like, is such an easy fix. Tying these cables up so they look like kind of a neater run. Taking down the old mounting bracket for the old smoke detector now that you've put up a new smoke detector. Little things like that cost nothing but labor. I don't understand why they don't put that effort in. All right, so I complained about the elevator. I didn't even complain. I just said it would be nice if they let us know on the website when we were booking. And she waived my resort fee, which I thought was a pretty cool thing. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.